Hi guys, today we're going to make a really simple bath bomb, bath fizzy. This is something that'll take a few ingredients. It's fairly inexpensive. It's great to do with kids or if you're having a birthday party, slumber party, and the kids get bored, something they can do. And the few things that you'll need a big bowl, of course, to put all your ingredients in. You need a half a cup measuring cup, a quarter cup measuring cup. You'll need a tablespoon to measure your ingredients, and just depending on the size you want for your bath bomb, this is the ice cream scoop that I use. I think it's around 25 or 35 millimeters, about the size of my tablespoon, and that will be used for scooping up the bath bombs. So now if you have your nails polished or something, you may want to find some kind of gloves. You can use any kind of nitrile gloves, your dishwashing gloves, just something to protect your fingernail polish. Okay, so then, got that on. So now the basic ingredients to do a bath bomb or fizzy, you need citric acid and baking soda to make it fizz. What's nice about this one is if you want your main ingredients plus you want a little bit of scent, you can do your baking soda. You need something to hold it together. So if you got some kind of sunflower oil, almond oil, any kind of oil you have at home, vegetable oil, canola oil, anything you have in your house. And then the one great thing about this, instead of going out and buying citric acid, something has your scent, your color, and your citric acid. Now, granted, this is not a Lush bath bomb or something that is a really high-end bath bomb, but it's something the kids can do and they can just throw in the bath water. And the thing that has all three of the ingredients we need is your punch powder. Now, this one is the Country Time Pink Lemonade. For some reason, my husband was thirsty when he bought this container, but this one has a little bit of the pink color, if you can see right here, has a little bit of scent, and it has your citric acid, so you can make your bath bombs fizz with your baking soda. So if you can get, grape, pink lemonade, something that has a little bit of color, has a little bit of a very light scent, has your citric acid, you need your baking soda, and some of your sunflower oil. Now, if all else fails and you can't get your mixture to hold, you can use a little bit of witch hazel and just spray it in there. I know some people like to use water and they spray it in there, but if you have your mixture in here and you spray a whole bunch of water, put one spot, what's going to happen is you set off that chemical reaction and you're going to have your bath fizzy right into your bowl. So you want to just spray witch hazel or lightly spray on the water as you're making your mixture. Okay, so what we're going to need is your half cup. Make sure you guys can see this. Yep. Your half cup baking soda. Throw that in there. Okay. Close enough. Then you're going to need a fourth of a cup, whichever punch powder you want to use, and just mix that in there. Now you just want to give that a little bit of swirl. Try and mix it up. Kids think it's fun just to swirl it around. Okay, that looks pretty good. Doesn't have to be perfect. Then you're going to need, depending on your area, how dry your climate is, or how much humidity you have, it's going to depend on how much oil you're going to need to keep it moist and keep it together. So I suggest just going ahead, new bottle. There we go. Just start out with just a little bit of oil at a time. I'm just going to start out with a tablespoon. Pour it all around, not in one spot, and just give it a mix. Now you can tell by this is still really, really dry. So we are going to add, get this little, there we go. We're going to add another tablespoon. And once again, you want to just pour it all over, not in one spot. Mix that in. Now here is kind of the fun part for the kids, is you can get your hands all dirty, messy. Scrape out the bowl. Make sure it all goes together. And try to get any kind of lumps out. You just don't want a bunch of stuff clumped all together. Now this mixture here is still pretty light. It's just falling apart. So it's not going to hold together much in my bath bomb. So I'm just going to add a little bit more oil. Except just a little at a time. Because also you don't want it too much and create oil slick in your bathtub. That's not good either. So just get it all mixed in, like that. It's coming together pretty good. But you can also tell too if it's going to hold, depending on taking your ice cream scooper, just like you dish out your ice cream. Pack it in not too tight because you won't be able to get it out of the mold. Just pack it a little bit and see if it's going to stay. That is still pretty dry. Here in Utah, you never know. Sometimes it's a really dry day. Sometimes it's humid day. And I'm assuming about any place in the whole world, every day is going to be a little different and what you're going to need. So I'm going to go for a little bit more oil. Just make sure it holds together. So again, just trying to sift through it. You kind of want it like you're building a sand castle, and you have it just wet enough, and you want it to hold but not too wet that it's just going to be nasty. Okay. Make sure it's all incorporated in. Once again, pack a little bit in your mold. And with this recipe here too, you can 10 times it, you can double it, you can do whatever you would like to get it out. As long as you got your citric acid, a 2-to-1, that one came out pretty good. A 2-to-1 ratio, you want double the baking soda that you have for your citric acid. That looks pretty good. Okay, so then, just want to get your plate out. Now these will take, I give them at least 24 hours to sit. Oh, see, pretty good. Like I said, and once again, they're not going to be your high-end bath bomb. But they're great for, if your kid likes to do crafts and creative things, and they want to give something to a friend. This is something that's inexpensive, quick to make. Just try and give yourself the 24 hours at least to let them dry. And you want to just do one of these. Now, as you can tell here with the recipe that I've used, well, that one's not so great, but you can get several out of them. Depends on how hard you pack it. Depends on how big your ice cream scooper is. And you just pack it in and set it down. Just like that. Now, once again, you gotta let them sit for 24 hours or so to dry and harden up. Now, if they don't want to work in here, they don't want to clump together, you can spray a little bit of witch hazel as you're going through your mixture, and that will help hold it together a little bit also. So there's your little ice cream scoops. Now, if for some reason you just can't get them to stay together, and say these were all just being naughty like that, you can't get them to stay, then I suggest something like this. I bought this at Hobby Lobby. Nobody needs to know they were supposed to be perfect little round bath bombs. And you can just put your mixture in the container like this. Like I said, and you can use creative bags, plastic bottles, glass bottles, anything like that. I want to put a little bit more, but that way too, cleaned up a little bit. You can always put a ribbon around it, put in a cute sack, and that way you still have your mix. It just wasn't in a perfect little cute ball, but you still got the mix. Now I did this about a week ago, and you can tell this one, because I let it sit and sit and sit, and it's the same mixture, and it went a little bit softer orangey color, but now it's a lot. Oh, okay, so it's now see what happens when you try and do a video. So once again, even that was sitting last week. Open it up, dump it in. Just more for the party. Just mix it all up. That's actually very, very soothing. Okay. And there you go. Now, like I said again, this is not a high-end bath mixture, but a couple ingredients. All you need to have is some of your oil. Just need some punch powder and your baking soda. As long as you have your citric acid is half the amount of your baking soda. You need something to wet it and to keep it together. Then you'll make a really great bath bomb. And thanks for watching. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe. Thanks.